What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. So we got 3 huge LTD cards in the auction house today, in packs right now. And you're probably wondering, a lot of people are opening up packs, there's new content out. Is the market crashing? Is training getting any cheaper? Because it's just been so expensive throughout the whole year. Well, we got the answer to that video. It's a yes and no kind of answer, but I got a lot of information, and of course we're going to go over some spreadsheets. Why has the market been so high this year? A couple different reasons. I personally still don't believe we've had that one big promo that's really just tanked prices. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to wait until either the end of September or early October for that. But I think we're getting there. We're going to see our first market crash probably within the next couple weeks. Also, there's just so many ways to make coins in this year's game, and it's just easy to make coins, especially if you watch my videos. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, well, I'm just going to tell you now, you're missing out. So you better go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. I think we just broke 48,000 subs on the YouTube channel, so I appreciate that. So when there's a lot of coins in circulation, that actually makes prices higher because everybody's willing to spend, everybody's willing to pay for stuff, and the cards are getting bought up a lot quicker. Now back to our original question, is the training market getting any cheaper? Well, the answer to that is no, but I will show you why you can start buying cards right now to get training for a little bit cheaper coming up within probably the next week. I'll explain, bear with me, we'll get to it. So we updated the training point spreadsheet. I apologize, but I only updated it on PS4. The good news here is that down below in the description of this video, you can get this spreadsheet right now. You go to File, Edit, Make a Copy. I'm sorry, just File, and then Make a Copy. You get to edit the name of it, and you can edit these values. So if you're going through the auction house and you're searching for a card and you're wondering if it's cheap training or not, all you got to do is plug it into this spreadsheet. It will do the calculations for you. According to this spreadsheet right now, about 47, 48 coins per training point is what we're looking for. That's not very low. I think the lowest we've seen it is maybe 44 or 43, but it's actually gone up, and it's been hanging around 50 for the last couple days. We're a little bit below 50 right now, so that's okay. It's a little bit better. I bet a lot of you guys have that Jamal Adams power up, Aaron Rodgers power up, Denzel Ward power up, and you're trying to power them up to an 89 overall and you need training. So this is the guide you're going to want to follow for today and the immediate future. The really only good deals right now are 81s at 11K and 83s at about 22K. So we'll surf through the auction house rather quickly here and see if we can find any that are under that. But I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to buy any. Now, when you go to the 80-81 filter, just simply go through each position to try to find those 81s for about 11K and under. You're definitely going to notice that the auction house is absolutely dominated by these ultimate kickoff cards. And we're going to talk about how these are going to turn into extremely cheap training by investing into them right now because the prices are so low. So really, if you need training today or the immediate future, again, look for 81s, just sort by each position. We're looking for 81 core elites most of the time, pretty much all of the time at this point. If we can get them under 11K right now, we're not having any luck. But on this spreadsheet, I do need to make sure you guys understand that the average cost is basically the average lowest price that I was able to find these at while prepping for this video. But I always want you guys to shoot for at least that number or directly under it. So with 81s, try to get them for 11K. Don't pay anything above that. And if you can happen to find them for under 11K, I mean, you're going to absolutely be golden. Like here's one, you know, maybe I'll bend the rules just a little bit, but we got a Marvin Jones for 11.3, so he kind of falls in the range. And then the other ones we were looking at, I believe if we jump back to the spreadsheet, were 83s at about 22K. You might be able to snipe 82s if we're specifically looking at like Adam Thielen and Chris Jones, because those are the Team of the Week cards that came out. People are kind of underlisting those. But all the odd numbers are really the move right now. I mean, my guy Merlin Olsen has always been the move for training since his card came out. So we're trying to see if maybe we can find an 83 of his for 22K. There's a Richard Sherman. So Richard Seymour, 22K even and 22-1. Again, going by the spreadsheet, that's basically going to be 48.89, right under 49 coins per training point. About the best deal that you can find right now. Unfortunately, there's just not much cheaper unless you catch an insane snipe. I would cycle through each position on the 83s as well. And then also, I'm not going to go over it in this video, but 85 and 87s might be the move as well. It seems like right now for the cheapest training all year, it's been odd number cards, 81, 83, 85, 87. So use that spreadsheet to calculate the values. I guess my message to you on core elites or cards that you're needing training for right now is try to get them for at least 48 coins per training point. Anything under that is pretty good given the state of the market. Now, the most important part of this video is happening right now, and I talked about this in yesterday's video as well. Ultimate Kickoff cards. We saw some of them when we went through the 81 overalls. Ultimate Kickoff cards are extremely cheap right now. And what does that mean? Well, eventually, and pretty much historically throughout promos that had an alternate currency, once that promo ended, those cards that quick sold for an alternate currency, in this case footballs for ultimate kickoff cards, convert to cards that will quick sell for training, and the overall would be the same as a normal 81, 83, and 85. So what I'm showing you here, and we'll jump back on over to the MUT auction house, is that ultimate kickoff cards, right? These are 81 overalls, not even really sorted down, 11K. You see we got one here for about 9.5K. That's just off the first search. We got 10. We'll check running backs. Quarterback, halfback, wide receiver been pretty good. But you're going to find these for under 9K. There's another 9.5 with LaShawn McCoy. If we jump to the spreadsheet, and I know right now I have it listed at about 8.9, I promise you, with this training point spreadsheet, with this football spreadsheet, which will also be linked down below in the description, you can safely find these for under 9K. So I'm going to update it. Basically what you're looking at here, right, is if you needed footballs right now, I don't really understand what you would need them for. The only things they can be spent on is 188 card, 188 out of the football or ultimate kickoff store. You can buy one of them. I did it today to complete the Byron Jones set, so we knocked that out with some of our footballs. You can use them on that predictor set where you're going to earn training throughout the year, or you can test your luck on the reroll, but the limiteds are not in the reroll. The reroll is only capped from 81 to 85. Just not worth it to me. So really, the only thing that I would be using these ultimate kickoffs for is, if you look in this right-hand column, is training. So what we're saying is today, the day you're watching this video, which is September 17th, you can get an 81 ultimate kickoff specifically for about 9,000 coins. Even if we took the example of that LaShawn McCoy that we just saw, 9,500 coins, that's going to quick sell for 45 footballs. That's going to give you about 211 coins per football. That's the best rate for footballs right now if you're looking for them. 83s, quick sell for 90 footballs. You can get them about 20K right now. That's 222 coins per football. And 85s, quick sell for 180. You can get them about 40. I've seen quite a few for 39, so we'll use that as an example. That would equal 216 coins per football. So if you're in the market for footballs, use these prices. You can also edit the spreadsheet just like the training point one. But what I'm looking at is over here. I know that if I buy an 81 overall today on September 17th for 9,500 coins, whenever this promo ends, it's going to quick sell for 230 training points instead of footballs. And that's 41.30 coins per training point. We just talked about for several minutes right now with the training point market, you're lucky to get 48, 47. I'm telling you today, you can get 41 for 81s. You can get 44 coins per training point for 83s. All you got to do is buy them and just hang on to them. Wait for this promo to end. I'd be really, really shocked unless like a Michael Vick comes out this weekend that whenever this promo ends, that normal training is going to be as low as 41, 42, 43. So I think ultimate kickoff cards are flying on the auction house for really cheap because people are opening up a ton of those ultimate kickoff bundles to try to pull today's limiteds, and then they're just dumping these cards because there's not really anything to do with footballs right now. So instead, they're selling them to try to get coins to maybe buy some of these newer cards. So what I'm going to be doing is buying up a bunch of 81s and 83s. If I can get them for 41, 42, 43 coins per training point, just hang on to them. Don't quick sell them. For footballs, hang on to them, wait for training. That's what I'm going to do. Also, just make sure you don't quick sell them today. They did tease that something else for Ultimate Kickoff is coming tomorrow. I really don't know what to expect. So that's another reason. I always use this analogy of these cards will not burn a hole in your binder or your pocket. If you buy them today, tomorrow they're still going to quick sell for the same amount of footballs. So don't do it today, just in case something comes out tomorrow where you might need footballs. You're still getting the best deals based on this spreadsheet. 211 coins per football, 216 coins per football for 81 and 85. So either way, I got you covered. And that really right now is the move for the cheapest training. Buying these cards, hanging on to them, and just waiting for this promo to end. One last thing that I just really wanted to cover in this video, as I press wrong buttons here. If you're looking to upgrade your team, Weekend League starts again today. A lot of the higher end cards are dropping in price because people who have a lot of coins and want the Denzel Wards, the Aaron Rodgers, the Jamal Adams, they're now selling some of these cards that are going to be replaced by the new cards to get their coins, and because they just have an open roster spot on their lineup, right? So when it comes to quarterback, take a look for Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, even though I'm pretty sure based off my seasons games and weekend league games, 90% of you guys have Lamar Jackson. Dan Marino, look at those higher end quarterbacks to see if they're dropping in price, because people are selling those off for cheap to get coins for Aaron Rodgers. When it comes to safety, Honey Badger, John Lynch, even that rookie Isaiah Simmons card, see if you can find those for a little bit cheaper than normal, because people are going to probably be selling those cards off to, number one, make coins for Jamal Adams and make a roster spot for Jamal Adams. And then the last one is Denzel Ward. You might be looking for guys like Asante Samuel, Rod Woodson, Byron Jones, Dre Bly, really good corners, some of the top tier corners in MUT right now. People are going to be selling those off to get coins for Denzel Ward and making a roster spot for those guys. So keep that in mind as well. Hopefully this video helped you out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I should have one more video coming later today. Thank you, man. We broke 48,000 subs on YouTube last night, and we're gonna get to 50 pretty soon with your support. Thank you again. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.